Happy Thursday. It's the last trading day of the week for me. I'll be moving tomorrow and this weekend, so no streams till Monday after today. You know, we had Trump ringing the bell at the New York Stock Exchange. Thought it was going to be an exciting day, and it was the complete opposite. Total snooze fest after a really fun, pumping day yesterday. We're going to go ahead and recap today's trade that was taken on my stream, which happens every morning. It's free to watch on my main channel, Trades by Matt, here on YouTube. Market open every day. So yeah, let's go and dive into it. Yo, good morning. How we doing, chat? This is the last stream of the week. I will not be streaming tomorrow because I need to finish packing and we're moving. So moving tomorrow and the weekend. So no stream tomorrow. How do I pull up the Trump ringing the bell stream, huh? We'll watch him ring the bell and then we'll talk about levels and all the fun stuff. Yeah, Friday's joke is up for grabs and we get lit for sure. 100%. Is the market going to sell off like crazy because he's ringing the bell, or are we going to pump to infinity today? Let me know. Wow, we're getting a USA chant in the stock exchange. Alrighty, chat. We got 50 seconds till the market's open. We had PPI come out this morning. We'll talk about that shortly after 8:30. We'll talk about levels. Yesterday was an absolute grind fest. We don't short all-time highs. Yesterday was a great example of why not, because the market can just keep going. So hopefully you survived yesterday, and let's get after it today. And I'm curious if we're gonna pump with this or dump with this, or just we go flatline. I don't know. It would be fun if the market pumped for it, but you never know. It's pretty cool. That's a dream for me, for sure. Ring the bell. That'd be so cool. Is this delayed? Markets are open, bro. I mean, I'll click it. I'll ring the bell. He's still going. Yay. There it is. Why do they have the anvil? If it's just a button. He just pressed a button. All right. Fun stuff. Okay. He was late by a minute. I low-key thought it was going to be a real bell. I've never really watched one of those, I guess. I did not know it was just a push button. I mean, that's essentially what I got going on over here. I don't need to go to the New York Stock Exchange. Never mind. Okay. Yesterday. Nice pump. Very nice pump yesterday. We've got PPI came out at 7:30. That's basically it. At least during the stream, that's it. 10:30, we got 4-week bills. That's not going to do anything. 30-year bonds at noon could move us a little bit. Q3 24 flow of funds, probably not. Rollover is absolutely most likely starting to take place again tomorrow as well. Today, tomorrow, and then, you know, new contracts Monday. Potentially new contracts tomorrow. Usually it's Monday, though. All things to be considering. Delta's going to be a little funky today, most likely due to split volume or volume starting to split. We'll probably see some weird blocks also today. Just all things to, I'm saying it as a precautionary tale. Big questions to me are, will we rerun PPI news? 720, 730, 740, I guess, really, all in play. We are opening up below 700 and yesterday's value area low. All interesting stuff there. Retracing and running through 650, I think, could get us pretty heavy, but I just am inclined to think that we don't, to be perfectly honest, but we'll see. I don't want to assume anything. We're going to react, be patient and react, take base hits, and execute at the highest level that we are capable of, right? Always shooting for excellence. Doesn't always happen, but you know, want to go into each trade with the idea of what it's going to look like, risk at play, and execute. So that's the game plan for today. We get back above 700, value area low from yesterday, which will probably also be VWAP by the time we're up there. Getting through that, rotating 720, get through 720. I think it's looking decent. Got that overnight volume at 760. Also interesting spot to push back up there. But we'll see what happens. Have a good session. Good luck, everybody. Oh yeah, 80% off evals. I don't know if you mentioned that. I did not mention that. 80% off evals is back. It's pinned in the chat. 80% off. It's still 1 day to pass. Lifetime activation fees are still 125. Most people do not hold for over a month, I will say. So I think it's still better to go monthly, to be honest. It's cheaper. So 80% off with the $85 monthly is still, I think, the best deal. But if you want to pay for a lifetime, go for it. But yeah, 80% off is back with code TBM. We just barely ran the lows there. Still, I mean, this has been a pretty sideways first 30 minutes. 25-point range, basically. Maybe 30 points, but really 65, 60 to 80, 85. Not a whole lot going on here yet. Ah, it's lit.
It's lit. It's lit. It's lit.
All right, how about we read 2 dad jokes since I'm not streaming tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. We're moving, so let's do today, Thursday, and Friday. How about that? Dang, this calendar is almost done. It's crazy. A full year. All right, December 12th, Thursday. I don't consider myself hip. I'm like shoulder. That will not be going to the pile. I don't like it. You know, all that being said, we read a dad joke, the market goes back to the lows, sweeps new lows, we get a nice candle. I'm doing my part even if I don't like the joke, okay? So the joke kind of sucked, but we're doing our part over here. December 13th, Friday the 13th, tomorrow, Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, December. What rock group has 4 men who don't sing? What rock group has 4 men who don't sing? Mount Rushmore. That was golden in comparison, though. Yeah, that's valid. Hey, and like I said, we did our part. We're sweeping new lows here, so we did our part. We get lit. We read the dad jokes. The market moves out of the range. So it is what it is. A small sacrifice. I mean, little tiny test of VWAP almost. Seems to... yeah, seems decent, I guess. Run through 720. I think PPI retrace feels very, very likely at this point. 730s. We just traded yesterday's value area low. 10-ish point stop. Would be like this. One minute order block. 700 psych level. I'm gonna go ahead and move that break even. I don't trust a retest. It's a little bit more. Sweeps it. That's okay. It ran up 5-6 points, maybe a little more. Wanted the full test there, didn't do it. Took a break even. $5 plus 1 tick on the day. But better than getting stopped out for 170 there, so we'll take that. It was a good look. It almost got there. There's VWAP. I mean, this candle doesn't look fantastic. Which is kind of expected after, you know, almost a 100-point move, maybe on a day like today. I don't know. Good look. Happy with the look. It was in the money almost the whole time until it wasn't. So whatever. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good luck. Be smart, be patient. I'll be in Discord in and out tomorrow also. And today, obviously. Today and tomorrow. See if we get some decent movement at some point.